And Antonio, and how many years have you been in Thailand?
This is actually my 10th year finally in Thailand. So I came in Thailand in the year 2013.
And what about the situation of pandemic, coronavirus 19?
And all of us, we were actually surprised with this pandemic that strike not only in Thailand but it's like all over the world. We felt this big challenge for all of us. Well, of course, as an OFW coming from the Philippines, working for not only for myself but of course the main reason why I'm here in Thailand is not just to enjoy the place but of course to work and to help my families back in the Philippines. Well, actually, it was a challenging time when we were in the middle of the pandemic. So, jobs are also stricken by this pandemic, and it's like the schools are closed, and of course for us also, because I've been working in the agency before, so if we don't have work, we don't have a salary. So it was also a struggle for me during that time. It's like 4 months that we do not have a complete salary, and so I struggle, of course, because I need to help also my families back in the Philippines. But I praise and thanks the Lord for being part of the community here in Thailand, which is I belong to the Couples for Christ under the Singles for Christ ministry. That this community they help the members of the community, whatever the situation that we are facing during those times. They did not hesitate to help us, and they always consult whatever situation that we are facing at that very moment. And I think the most challenging part of this pandemic or during the pandemic is how our faith become more stronger. And of course, during the time we were all locked down, and we cannot just go around. And so we are just inside our comfort zone and our rooms. But still, we did the evangelizations continue. We still have our Zoom online praise and worship, household gatherings, and some kind of teachings that can boost our spiritual life, even though we are in the middle of the pandemic and the lockdown. But still, we are so much thankful. So we pray together. We pray the Holy Rosary online, and we participate mass online. So those are the times that we are being challenged. I can say that it's a spiritual battle and a physical battle as well as we continue our journey in life.
After pandemic, no, the church are closed. The churches are closed. I think in silence. And one thing that had happened that I said that how the church use the digital or virtual liturgies celebrating mass is coming up immediately. That is the answer.
Yes, right.
But for long time ago, for long, they yearn for the church, the real communication with God. They think about when the church will reopen again, we need for the real communication with God and also for the people also, no? So this one that we realize also. Even if in the school, for me, how to say that virtual education
yes,
is not the answer. each of the answer
Yeah.
for children for study, for teacher for transfer their education.
Yes.
So we need more communication
Communication.
with each other.
Yeah, it's actually it's also a challenging part for us teachers, and I think it's not only for the teachers; it's all of us are being challenged with this pandemic. But yeah, it is also the goodness and the grace by God that we use the modern technology nowadays, and we thank God for allowing us to use the modern technology now, and I think that's one way of bringing the spirit of being a Catholic in all of us, especially in every families. Well, of course, the challenging part for us in the school is, of course, distance learning is not that easy, because it's like you are facing the student online, like 30-40 students, and of course there is a communication, verbal communication, but the physical is lacking. We lack the physical one, which is, I think, the most important communication is when we have the eye-to-eye contact, the physical contact, that we see each other, the smile, the laughter, and the emotions that we can feel from one another. And I think that's one of the challenges as well with the teaching profession, because it's like I think the pandemic also gave something that the students are also like they are very relaxed, because of course studying at home is just like they are in their own comfort zone. So it's like quite different from in the normal class that they have to go to school and they have to study along with the teachers, and of course the activity. That's one thing that we lack during the pandemic, that we cannot do activity together with the students, and it's like we can just send them their homework, send them their city works or worksheets at home, but there is no actual interaction further. So I think that's one of the challenge that we experience during the